Back in 1864, our people, the Navajo people, were nomadic people. They moved around a lot. Back in those days, people still lived in the old ways. A lot of warring against other tribes, a lot of raiding going on. This caused the United States government to direct a person called Kit Carson to round up the Navajos. And the intention was to take him to a place in New Mexico called Fort Sumner. One of the ways that the soldiers, Kit Carson's men, managed to overcome and have the Navajo surrender was that they went all over the reservation burning their cornfields. They burned their orchards. They killed their animals. They rounded up the horses, the cows, and the sheep, corralled them, and the Navajo watched as their animals were being shot and killed. So through starvation, that was the main way that the Navajos came to surrender. But they still had to walk. They still had to walk the 300 miles to Fort Sumner. They had to go across the Rio Grande in New Mexico. Those that were feeble, that were old, were left and they were shot on sight. Those that had little children, they starved. There are stories about when they were trying to cross the Rio Grande, they couldn't swim, and their babies were dragged away from them by the currents of the river. And many people vanished while crossing the Rio Grande. For 4 years, they were imprisoned in Fort Sumner from 1864 to 1868. There's a lot of hardship went through. Food were rationed, but you can just imagine it was not enough for survival. Many people died. The people that went to Fort Sumner, their lifestyle kind of got altered because of the integration with other Indian tribes that were rounded up with them. The Navajo people hid in these slot canyons where only they know where to hide. And they were never part of the roundup that happened back in those days. And they carried on their life. They never got detached of their cultural practices, traditional practices. So these people existed and they kept their culture, their way of life. If you respect your mother, the earth, the sky, your father, they'll give you a blessing in return. And in this sense, Mother Earth provided us a place to hide, to get away from being captured. This is the way the native person will think.